Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we're making an adjustable bracelet with a square knot slider. This is a really simple technique for making the adjustable mechanism on a sliding knot bracelet. For our simple bracelet design we've got one 50cm length and one 40cm length of 2mm satin nylon cord. Now we start with the longer 50cm length, laying it down with the cords overlapped over here. Now with the shorter length, we place that underneath where the cords cross over, and then bring the left side cord across to the right hand side, leaving a little loop there on the left. Then bring the right side cord down over this cord and gently pass it underneath to come up that loop on the left hand side, pulling both ends tight. And that is half of your square knot. Now for a square knot we alternate each side. So this stitch we bring the right side cord around and across to the left, leaving that little loop there. Then bringing the left side cord down over that other cord and then gently passing it underneath to come up that loop on the right hand side, pulling both ends tight, and that's your full square knot. So alternating again, it's back to the left side stitch. So bringing the left side cord around across to the right, leaving that little loop, right side cord comes down over and then underneath to come up that loop on the left hand side. Now you'll see your square knots starting to form, so it's up to you how many stitches you want to put in this square knot slider. I'm going to do just a few more stitches. We're up to a right side stitch, so bringing that right cord around across to the left side cord comes down over, underneath to come up that loop on the right hand side. Pulling those ends nice and tight, and just repeating these same stitches a few more times until your square knots are as long as you want them, alternating those stitches from left to right. Once your little adjustable square knot slider is as long as you want it, then you can cut these ends off nice and short and cinch them with a lighter, melting them gently to the knot so they don't fray. Just be careful not to melt them too much, as you still need it to slide along. Now you can check that your sliding knot slides okay along the other cords, and we're going to size our bracelet. So extending your bracelet out so that it can fit over your hand and placing it into the right position on your wrist. Now you can see where you need some stopper knots to be. Just make sure that you can still fit it over your hand when the stopper knots are in place. I just tie simple overhand knots on the end of each cord, just bringing that cord around to form a loop and bringing the end through the loop. Now I'm just double checking where that second stopper knot needs to be. You can always untie and retie these knots until you get them in the right positions. But once you're happy with them, then you can cut your ends off just outside the knots and cinch them with a lighter so they don't fray.